Okay, let's take a look at the Extrude command here in Cinema 4D. This tool extrudes selected points, edges, or polygons. If no elements are selected, all the object's elements will be extruded. So what does that look like? Well, if we come over here, select our cube, let's make it editable by clicking here or hitting C on the keyboard. Come over here to our polygon tool, grab my live selection tool. I'm going to select this polygon. Actually, what I'll do first is I'll right-click, click on the Extrude command, and without selecting anything, I'll just pull to the right. And you'll see that it extrudes everything. So if nothing is selected, everything is extruded. Let me Control-Z, get back. If I select one polygon and extrude out, it'll extrude from that polygon. I can also select two polygons and pull out, and they'll be extruded along the normals of the selected surfaces. Now, currently we have this maximum angle set at 89. Now, if Preserve Groups is enabled, we enable that, polygons not exceeding this angle to each other are kept together. Polygons exceeding this angle are broken apart during the extrusion. This angle, 89 degrees. So let me Control-Z back. We know that these two polygons are 90 degrees. If I change this to 91 degrees and then do the extrusion again, these are kept together. Do Control-Z again. So remember, I'm going to take this to 89 again, do the same extrusion to the right, and they're separated. So this is an important parameter to keep in mind when you're doing your extrusions. Let's Control-Z, select this one, pull it out. The offset does the same thing as dragging in the window. So I can pull this out further. The subdivision is how many subdivisions will be along the extruded surface. So if I change this, you can see the subdivisions increase along the surface. The Create N-gons. If this option is selected, N-gons will be created along the length of the extrusion. You're not actually going to see anything along the extrusion, but the settings are still applied internally. If you have real-time update selected or checked, and you just got through making this extrusion and you wanted to make exactly the same extrusion, you could just click this button and you'll get the same extrusion. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this cube. And I'm going to drop in a sphere, frame that up, hitting O on my keyboard. I'm going to change this from standard to a hemisphere. And I'm going to make it editable by clicking here. I'm going to right-click, click on Extrude. So now if I extrude, if I pull to the right, it's going to extrude everything. So let's just watch what happens. So I pull to the right, and it extrudes, and I have Create Caps on. So this is creating a cap at the base of the extrusion. It gives you a quick way to create a closed volume. So if you need to make thickness or create thickness in your objects, this is a perfect way to do it. Now, if I uncheck Create Caps, make a selection here first. So Control or Command A to select all of my polygons. I want to turn off Preserve Groups as well as Create Caps. And now when I do the extrusion, we have a very different result. So we have everything being extruded individually on individual faces instead of staying together. All right, let's get rid of the sphere. And let's drop another cube in there. Let's make it editable. And I'm going to come over here and grab the Edges tool and select one of the edges. Again, Extrude is already selected, so I'm just going to extrude out. And if we come over here and take a look at the edge angle, we can change that now. And then we could go out again and keep playing with this edge angle. Get some interesting results that way. You could also grab the Points tool and you could extrude out points that way. So the Extrude tool is an incredibly powerful tool, and it's the one that you'll be reaching for more than any other while you're modeling.